one very easy. We have to prove 2ab square is equal to 2ac square plus bc square. Now here we will first try to get what is ab square. It is given that db is 3 times of cd. This is the given information. However, I want first ab square, so which triangle I'll take? In triangle ADB, angle ADB equals to 90 degree. Okay, and therefore AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square. This is by Pythagoras theorem. Okay, but we want 2AB, so I'll just multiply by 2. 2AB square is equal to 2AD square plus 2BD square. Okay, this is point number, say I'll give it 1. Okay, 2AB square we have got. I'll try to get this AC. How will we get? By taking this triangle. In triangle ADC, angle ADC equals to 90 degree. Therefore AC square is equal to AD square plus CD square. This is by Pythagoras theorem. Okay, again here I have to multiply it by 2. Okay, because I want 2AC square is equal to 2AD square plus 2CD square. Okay, now if you observe here, AB square plus AD square plus BD square, I can make what I can do is, I know AB square is equal to AD square plus BD is 3 times CD, so I can write 3CD square. So this becomes AD square plus 9CD square, correct? But I want 2AB square, so what I'll do, multiplying by 2, what will we get? 2AB square, this becomes 2AD square, this becomes 18CD square. We are multiplying the whole equation by 2. Okay, so this is your first one. Then I want AC square, so I'll take which triangle? In triangle ACD, angle ADC is 90 degree. Therefore AC square is equal to AC square is equal to AD square plus CD square. Okay, so this I can write, because I want 2, so I'll write multiplying by 2. 2AC square is equal to 2AD square plus 2CD square. This is multiplying by 2. Okay, then we want BC square. How will we get BC? Simple. BC has some relation with BC is equal to BD plus CD, correct? BC is nothing but BD plus CD. Okay, so BC, I can write BD is 3CD plus CD, so this becomes 4CD. So BC is 4CD, I want its square, so BC square is, this will become 16CD square. Okay, this is point number 2. This is point number 3. Why? Because I want this to be added, 2AC square and BC square to be added. So what I'll do, adding 2 and 3, what will we get? 2AC square plus BC square, LHS I got added, equals to 2AD square plus 2CD square plus 16CD square. Okay, Now this becomes 2AD square plus 16 plus 2 becomes 18 CD square. Correct? So if you observe carefully, this 2AC square plus BC square we have reached here, and if you see the RHS, this is point number 1. If you see 2AD square plus 18CD square is nothing but 2AB square. So this can be replaced by 2AB square. So we are here. Okay. So what will I do? I will write this 2AC square plus this is BC square is equal to, instead of this we are writing 2AB square. You can write here from 1. Okay, very simple. So we have reached here what we wanted to do. Okay, let us move on to 14th one. 14th one says that in an isosceles triangle, let this be an isosceles triangle ABC, the length of congruent sides is 13 centimeter. So I am taking this as 13 centimeter, and its base is 10 centimeter. So this is base 10 centimeter. Okay, find the distance between the vertex opposite the base and the centroid. Opposite the base means from here till the centroid. You know what is centroid? Centroid is the point at which the medians meet. Okay, this is a triangle. The three medians meet at the point. This is called as centroid, generally denoted by letter G, and the ratio of centroid is always fixed. Okay, like here G is the centroid, so AG upon GM will be in the ratio 2 upon 1. Okay, so this thing you have to remember. Okay, so you can see this is an isosceles triangle. So what we know is that this is the median. In an isosceles triangle, the median is also the altitude. Okay, so I'll write here to find is AG. Okay, solution. In an isosceles triangle, the altitude or the median from vertex to the base is also the altitude. Okay, that means that angle AMC equals to 90 degree. So I can first write here BM is equal to half of BC. Okay, so it is half of 10. You know M is the midpoint. Okay, so this becomes 5 centimeter. BM becomes 5 centimeter. This is what M is the midpoint. Okay, now BM is equal to 5 centimeter. So I'll take in triangle AMB, angle AMB equals to 90 degree. Therefore AB square is equal to AM square plus BM square. This is by Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so AB we know it is 13 square, AM we know we have to find, and BM we know it is 5 square. Okay, so AM square becomes what? 169 minus 5 square will go there, it will become 25 minus 25. What is 169 minus 25? It is 144. So what is AM? AM is equal to 12 centimeter. Okay, so AM is 12 centimeter, and we are not interested in finding AM, we are interested in finding AG. Therefore AG will be 2/3. You know, this is 2:1, means this whole is three parts. This is 2 parts of the whole median. Okay, so 2/3 of AM, so it is 2/3 of 12. So 3 ones are 3 fours are 4 twos are is 8. So the length of the vertex to the opposite base till the centroid is 8 centimeter. Okay, let us start 15th one. 15th one, as you can observe, the quadrilateral given ABCD is a trapezium. You can see AB is parallel to CD. It is given. It is a trapezium, and the measures that they have given I have written here. AD is 15, BC is 15, AB is 25, and these two triangles, you can see they are right angle triangles, ACB and BDA. Okay, these are the heights. So if you remember the area of trapezium, it is half into sum of parallel sides into height. Okay, one easy way of remembering the area of trapezium is half into SOPS into height. Okay, recall this again and again. Half into SOPS into height, half into SOPS into height, half into SOPS into height. SOPS stands for sum of parallel sides. Okay, sum of parallel sides into height. Okay, so for finding this, we know the parallel sides. This is 25, this we have to find. Okay, and also we have to find the height, CN or DM, both are same. So now solution. Here if you see, I will first try to find BD. Okay, and then I'll try to find AC. Okay, so if you see in triangle BAD, you can see triangle BAD, this is a right angle triangle. Angle BDA equals to 90 degree. Therefore angle BDA equals to 90 degree. Therefore BA square, BA is the hypotenuse, is equal to AD square plus BD square. This is by Pythagoras theorem. Okay, now BA square I am writing, this is 25 square, AD is 15 square, BD square we don't know. BD square is equal to 25 square minus 15 square. This will get subtracted. So this becomes 625 minus 225. What is 625 minus 225? It is 400. So BD will become 20. Okay, we got BD as 20. Okay, that means if we write here, area of triangle ADB is equal to half into base into height. BD is height, AD is base. Okay, so this is half into 15 into BD we found 20. So 2 ones are 2 tens are. Area of triangle ADB is equal to how much? That is equal to 15 tens are 150 centimeter square. Okay, so I think so it is centimeter is not given, so we'll write square units. Okay, ADB is 150 square units, so I can also write this. If you observe ADB, okay, there are triangles where we can write them by taking base and height differently. Okay, so if you observe area of triangle ADB, I can take this as base, AB as base, and what will be height? DM as height. Correct? This is also correct because perpendicular mark is there. This is also correct because taking this as base, this becomes the height. However, in both the cases, area will remain the same. Okay, 150. So I can substitute the value here, 150 half into AB. AB is 25 and DM is, we don't know. Okay, so this will help us in finding the height. I'll send this 150 into 2 here. 2 will come above, 25 will go below, equals to DM. DM is equal to 25 ones are 25, 6 are 6 into 2. DM is equal to 12 units. Okay, now we got DM, means we got the height. Okay, but one thing we are yet to find. What is that? We are yet to find DC. Okay, so how we are going to find that? Okay, we can find AM by Pythagoras theorem in this. In triangle DAM, angle DMA equals to 90 degree. How we are going? Just see. Because we want to find DC, this is a rectangle. You can see this is a rectangle. We are trying to find MN. Okay, because this whole is 25. Once we know this and this, we'll get MN, and once we get MN, we'll get DC. Okay, so we'll find AM by Pythagoras theorem. What is the hypotenuse here? AD. AD square is equal to AM square plus DM square. AD is 15, AM we have to find, DM is 12. Okay, so AM square is equal to, this will get subtracted, 15 square minus 12 square. So this is 225 minus 144. What is 225 minus 144? 25 plus 56, 66, 76. Okay, it is 5 minus 4, it is 1. Okay, and this is 8. It is 81. So AM square is 81. So what will be AM? AM will be 9. Correct? Therefore, if you can see, this is a trapezium. AM is equal to BN equals to, this is also 9, because this is 15, this is 15. DM is equal to CN. Okay, they are the heights of the trapezium. Therefore, AM is equal to BN is equal to 9 units. Okay, they are 9 units. Now if this is 9, this is 9, can I find this? Very easily I can find. How? Just see. AM plus MN plus BN is equal to AB. Correct? This plus this plus this is equal to the whole bigger side, AB, that is 25. So I'll write the values now. AM is 9 plus MN plus BN, BN again is 9, is equal to 25. Okay, so 9 plus 9 becomes 18 plus MN equals to 25. Okay, now MN is equal to 25 minus 18. What is 25 minus 18? MN is 7. Okay, so this we got 7. Therefore MN is equal to DC equals to 7. This will also become 7. Okay, height we got 12 here, so I am writing 12. Okay, now as you know the area of trapezium, I'll clean this. Area of trapezium ABCD is equal to half into sum of parallel sides. Sum of parallel sides is AB plus CD into height. Height is DM. Okay, so we will just write half into What is AB? AB is 25. CD is 7. Now we found into DM we found it was 12. Okay, now so we have to do the bracket first. 25 plus 7 is 32 into 12. Okay, 2 ones are 2, 6 are 32. 6 times is 6 2s are 12, 1 6 3s are 18, plus this is 192. So we will write area of quadrilateral ABCD equals to 192 what? Square units. Okay, so this is your final answer. So 16th one given is a little bit lengthy, but very easy actually. Here it is given QS is 1/3 of QR. Triangle given is equilateral triangle. Okay, and what we have to prove is 9 times PS square is equal to 7 times PQ square. Okay, how we are going to get there? Let us see. First, you can say in triangle PQT, this triangle PQT, angle Q equals to 60 degree, correct? Because it is an equilateral triangle. Okay, angle PTQ equals to 90 degree, this is also given, the common reason. Therefore angle QPT equals to 30 degree, this is remaining angle. Okay, so now I can write PT, this is side opposite to 60 degree, is √3 upon 2 of PQ. Okay, side opposite to 60 degree and point number 1. Okay, then if you see, I want ST. Okay, let us say first QT. QT is half of PQ, side opposite to 30 degree. Okay, so I can write, instead of PQ I can write QR. QT is half of QR also. Okay, is point number 2. Okay, now because we want PS square, so you should know which triangle we will take. PST will take, so we should be having PS, we are having PT, and we should have ST. Let us see what is ST. ST is a part of this QR, yes or no? So see this, QS plus ST is equal to QT, yes or no? Okay, QS plus ST is equal to QT. Okay, you can write here this are collinear, so Q dash S dash T. Now QS, it is given 1/3 of QR, so I'll write this 1/3 of QR. ST we don't know, QT we know it is half of QR. Okay, so we'll solve this now. ST is half QR minus, it will move there, 1/3 of QR, correct? So ST is equal to QR, I can take common, QR I can take common, so what remains is half minus 1 upon 3, so 3 minus 2, 2 3s is 6 QR. Okay, so ST is how much? ST is 1 upon 6 of QR, correct? So we got ST and we have got here PT also. PT is √3 upon 2 of PQ. I'll give this some number 3. Okay, so now let us move on to this triangle PST, because we want PS square, so I'll erase this. So in triangle PST, angle PTS equals to 90 degree. Okay, therefore PS square is equal to pt square plus st square. Okay, it is pt square plus st square. Okay, this is Pythagoras theorem. Okay, now ps square we have to find, and pt you know it is root 3 upon 2 of, instead of pq I will write here qr because they are one and the same. Okay, plus st you know it is 1 upon 6 of qr the whole square. Okay, so now if you see I have written this. After opening the brackets, this will become 3, this will become 4, this will become qr square. 1 will become 1, 6 will become 36, this will become qr square. Okay, now we are taking something, this qr as common, afterwards we can convert this into qr into pq, one and the same. Okay, now because the denominators are not common, what will we do? We will make it common. 36 I'll take the denominator, this will be into 9, so this will be into 9 also. Yes or no? 9 4s are 36, so this will become 27 qr square plus, no need to multiply anything here, plus qr square. So we got here ps square is equal to 28 qr square upon 36, correct? Okay, once I cancel this, I can cancel this by 4, 4 9s are 4 7s are. Okay, so 9 will move there, it will be 9 ps square is equal to 7 qr square. Okay, 9 ps square is equal to 7 qr square. I can replace qr with pq because they are sides of equilateral triangle. Therefore 9 ps square is equal to 7 pq square. So this is how we proved the 16th one. Okay, hence it is proved. 17th one very easy, we have to find by Apollonius theorem qr. Okay, these things are given, pq, pr and pm. So we will straight away apply this in triangle pqr. pm is the median, therefore pq square plus pr square is equal to 2pm square plus 2qm square. Okay, you can write here Apollonius theorem. Okay, pq square, this is 40 square plus pr square is 42 square, 2pm square is into 29 square plus 2qm square we have to find. 1600, 42 square is how much? It is 1764. 2 into 29 is how much? 2 into 29 is 29 square is 841. Let us multiply in the next step, plus 2qm square. 1600 plus this will come to 3364. Okay, 800 into 1600, 1682. I suppose it is 1682. Okay, plus 2qm square. 2qm square is equal to, this will go there and get subtracted, 3364 minus 1682. Let us see how much is this. 4 minus 2, 2, 6 minus 8, 8 plus 8, 16, 1, 7, 7 plus 6, 13, 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3. 2qm square is equal to 1682. Now 2 will move there, it will become the divisor of course, the denominator. 2 8s are 16, 2 4s are 8 and 2 1s are 2, so 841. Okay, what is the square root of 841? It is 841, it is 29, correct? Okay, so QM is 29. We are not interested in QM. They have asked us QR. What is QR? QR is twice of QM because M is the midpoint. So 2 into 29, it is 58. QR is how much? It is 58. Okay, then okay, so if you see 18th one, here also M is the midpoint. So first we will try to find BM and we will get AM by Apollonius theorem. Easy sum, 2 marks or 3 marks you will get very easy. So BM is equal to half of BC. You can write M is the midpoint. Okay, now it is half of 24, so it is 12. Okay, centimeter is not given, so you are not going to write anything. BM is equal to 12. Now you can do in triangle ABC, M is the midpoint. Okay, because M is the midpoint, you can write AB square plus AC square is equal to 2AM square plus 2BM square. This is what Apollonius theorem. Okay, so AB square you can write 22 square, AC square you can write 34 square, 2AM square, so you have to find this, plus 2 BM is 12 square. Okay, 22 square, you know, square of 24 is 484. Square of 34 is 1156. 2AM square plus 2 into 12 square is easy, 144. Okay, what is 484 plus 484 plus 1156? It is 1640. Okay, plus what is 2 into 144? 2 into 144 is very easy, 288. So I'll subtract this now. This will get subtracted, 1640 minus 288. So it will be 1640 minus 288. It will be 1352, correct? So AM square is equal to 1352 upon 2. What is 1352 upon 2? 2 1s are 2 6 are 12, 2 7s are 14, 2 6 are 12. So it is 676. You know the square root of 676, it is 26. So AM square is 676 and AM is equal to 26. So we got, and with this we complete our problem set 2. Okay, we will soon meet with the next chapter, chapter number 3. Goodbye students, keep practicing, good luck.